Всем привет, с вами Логин Казино. В Нидерландах начался процесс лицензирования игорной онлайн-сферы, и поэтому мы решили пообщаться с Хэнком Вольфом. Он является маркетологом и создателем Голландской ассоциации игорного бизнеса, которая призвана помогать новым нидерландским бизнесам выходить на рынок, получать лицензии, а также предоставляет им уже готовые технические решения для их платформы. Поехали, узнаем у него больше. Greetings, Hank. Nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you too, Stanislav.
Really appreciated to have an ability to conversate with you about your project, about the Dutch Gambling Association. And the first thing I want to ask you is how you actually came with an idea of creating this business.
So why we come up with this idea is because we have a couple of casinos in Belgium, and we've worked with several online platforms, casino platforms, and none of them could really give us what we wanted to, because I'm quite young as a marketer, and most platforms, I'm not gonna call them out, but they are quite outdated. They do not have the right marketing tools, financial reports, marketing reports, possibilities for players to adjust, personalities. So when we came with this idea, we were like, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. And we're going to give the player everything they need, and we're going to give the operator everything they need. And we're trying to improve that. Still to this day, we're adding functions. And even now with StakeLogic on board, we're improving.
Do I understand right that the DGA helps to exploit online casino businesses, not only in a legal sphere, but in a technical sphere as well, right? Both of them?
Yeah, so what we do is when we meet an operator who'd like to work with us, we will try our best and try to ensure that they will get their license. We cannot assure because we do not know their background, but we will do our best to help them with every legal aspect that the licensee needs to apply for. And even after that, because that's where most people stop, where most platform providers stop, we help them with setting up their website, deciding their colors, improving their conversion optimization. We help them with weekly or monthly feedback moments. But that's based on how often they want to see me.
And do you have only on-site lawyers for the legal aspects, or do you hire outboard professionals for this?
Yeah, so we do have a couple of us are inboard. We have a couple of us that work within the DGA, but we also have a few that we outsource, because I think it's the combination of powers that makes something great. I do not know everything, and I still want to learn a lot of things. And I think the same goes for lawyers. You cannot know everything. There is just so much to know. So working together, that's the only way forward. And that's how we've always seen businesses. And that's how we see, the DJ as well.
I see. And let's talk a little about backend software aspects of your project. Do you have some part of the soft that works for anti-money laundering procedures and how it's built? Tell me about it.
Sure. So the Dutch regulation, they have a very high standard for casinos in regards to money laundering. And I think that I am really sure that we've done more than enough to not just be compliant to the law, and even more. And even during everything, even if we're going live, we will constantly build upon this platform. There's an AI behind it, which will constantly evolve and automate when is something considered money laundering, and when is it safe to pay out. So that's how we work with it. And thank you for the Dutch regulations that they've set the standards so high, because it increases our will to improve as well.
Do you have some self-exclusion tools as well?
Yeah. So upon registration, players will have to not just only set their minimum limit or maximum limit, sorry, maximum limit on how much they would like to play for every week, month, day, but they can also exclude themselves for a period of time. Let's say they want to take a break for 7 days or 14 days or maybe half a year or maybe even forever. We have this exclusion system built in, and players can exclude themselves for how long ever they want. And this will definitely be communicated with the KSA as well. So the KSA will be aware of, all right, this player has self-excluded him or herself.
Great, great. Sounds great. Okay. And tell me, it's real problem for the Netherlands, the illegal market. Yeah, for now it's really a problem. So how do you think after the legalization, how fast the people and society will get to legal sphere from the illegal?
Right. So now, because it's illegal and most people are unaware that it is illegal, I really believe that, because most of my friends, they just sit at a pub and they watch a football match and they just think about it, and they do it on illegal websites. They are not aware because it's not advertised properly. If it could be advertised properly during affiliate marketing or with during commercial spots or anything, any sort of advertisement, it will already block out a lot of illegal casinos. And apart from that, the KSA, the Kansspelautoriteit, they are so great on blocking illegal casinos. They're going to ask ISPs to block online casinos, and I think they should do the same with bank accounts as well, to ask them to prohibit bank deposits to an illegal online casino.
Okay. And what about the KCA? So they provide the check-in of operators and how it works. So they make some checkings every period of time, or they make it permanently online through some software.
Yeah, right. So what they do is they check you whenever you apply for a license. They go through your entire history, your company's histories, any company that you've been working with. They go through a full background check, and it's very good. It's very thoroughly, and it's to ensure that no illegal parties will be on the Dutch market. And apart from that, they will definitely check us every now and then. And our license for an operator is only for 5 years, and they will be reevaluated after those 5 years as well. Every month, the operator will have to send out automated reports, or well, in our case, it is automated, but they will have to send reports in regards to how many people might have an issue or an upcoming issue with gambling. And if you do not send out those reports, then you might get in trouble with the KSA, definitely. But thanks to our platform, it's just on a click of a button. Yeah.
Which steps should online casinos take to attract more people for their product, but to help these people to stay safe and to gamble safely?
Right. So there's definitely something as over marketing. Over marketing is where you spam people with bonuses, free spins, and all that. That's when you become a problem. But if you do it on a normal base, if you look at the player database, how often do they play, then you have a nice market. And based on acquisition, I would highly recommend affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is going to be huge, like literally huge in the Dutch market, because the affiliates, they've tested these websites. They know which websites are going to be good and which websites have the best customer service. And apart from that, there is social media marketing as well. And if we as operators do not overflood the market ourselves, then it's going to be a very healthy market. And I'd love to see that.
Do you cooperate with GambleAware on this field?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, please?
Do you know the association called GambleAware?
Yeah. We've got a couple of those as well in Holland. Play Safe 21 plus, and in Holland it's different age, but yeah. So I think as well that every advertisement should have like some sort of line that says, "Hey, play safe, play responsible, know the risk of gambling, but do enjoy because it is entertainment." And I think we could all use some entertainment right now, especially during these times.
Tell me, it's just a question from me. How it's with the mentality in Netherlands with gambling? Do people think about it about an ability to entertain themselves? Or maybe you have such a problem in mentality like we have in Ukraine that people think that it's ability to make money?
No, so there's always this golden rule, and it is like the golden rule is like it is purely for entertainment. It is entertainment. When I go to a blackjack table, I am aware that I can lose everything because I'm trying this for the first time. I'm new to this. I don't know exactly how it works. And the same with roulette. Some numbers seem to have a heart, when they drop often, and sometimes it's also a matter of luck. So I think the Dutch people are very open as we are. We're very open minded. We're very social. And I think as a Western European country, it is very weird that we only introduced online gambling now. But it's because we've been working on it so much to make it safe. And I think that's the main priority for everybody, to make it safe. It's not something to get rich quick. You need to learn the games. You need to learn everything about it before you can even think about, going pro. Look at poker players. If you play poker for the first time, you're gonna lose if you play with a pro. So yeah, it is
Definitely yes.
yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun market, and people should see it as entertainment in the first place. Definitely, yes.
What you should, how you think what you should do in a situation like in Ukraine to help people to understand that it's just an entertainment?
Right. So, like I just said as well, on the advertisements, it should say like play responsible, play safe. And I think operators themselves, we should keep informing players that it is not something that you can get rich quickly, easily with. There's no such thing as getting rich quickly. There are things, of course, as free tournaments. Try with those. Start with those. Start with the free tournaments where you can maybe win a car or a trip to Vegas. Try those things first before you spend your entire money on games. So yeah, and I think operators should communicate that very thoroughly with players as well. Like, try it first for a bit, see if you like it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Hank. It was really informative. Thanks for our conversation.
Thank you too, Stanislav. It was really nice speaking to you.
I believe we will stay in touch for the further communications. Thanks and see you. Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah. Bye.
See ya.